Post-election conflict in Africa seems to be exalted to second nature status. Some countries with this record are mostly in eastern and western regions of the African continent, including Kenya, Burundi, and Nigeria, with Gabon almost heading for a repeat of its 2009 experience. Damage control measures come to play.
Avec gravité enfin face aux crises en Méditerranée, au Levant, en Afrique.
In serious times faced with crises in the Mediterranean and the Middle East, in Africa, you've discussed them in recent days, which require our military and diplomatic forces. I'm particularly thinking about Gabon. The President and the Foreign Minister have spoken of it and are active on this.
France, the United States, and the European Union have called on the Gabonese government to release details of local vote tallies after the opposition said President Ali Bongo's election victory was rigged. Authorities in the country have made arrests of over 1,000 people in 2 days of violence, and this was the incumbent president's message to his people.
Democracy, c'est difficile.
Democracy is hard. Many work hard at it for hundreds of years and are still working on it. Democracy is demanding. Democracy does not sit well with attitudes of old. Democracy does not sit well with self-proclaimed successes by a small group intent on destruction. Democracy does not sit well with the siege of a parliament and of national television. Democracy is hard. But democracy is worth dedicating one's life to, and I have decided to dedicate mine to it.
The United States Department deploys the escalation of violence in Gabon's capital, Libreville, following the disputed election results.
We deplore the escalation of violence following the release of those results. It's a provisional election results by the government. We urge all parties to come together peacefully in this critical time to halt a slide towards further unrest. We call upon the security forces to respect the constitutionally guaranteed rights of all Gabonese citizens and of all residents of Gabon. The international community is watching these events closely and will consider appropriate actions.
The latest agitations in Gabon have already drawn global reactions, but what remains uncertain is by what means national reconciliation can be achieved. Vivian Adebamowo, TVC News.